Alright, in this video I'm going to show you how to create your ornament. So this is what you get back from me. This is your printed version, and what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go ahead and cut it up, and I've got a couple different versions that I'm going to show you. So let's move this one aside. You're going to grab your scissors and you're going to go through and cut it all up. So you're going to have two parts. There's going to be this is going to be your bottom part, and you're going to need to go into each area and cut it up. So you'll see we're cutting along all of those areas, and then this is an area too that needs to get cut. You need to cut up into there and make sure you're trimming close along the lines. And then you're also going to fold all of these areas. You're going to go through and do some folding like that. And some people ask me, is it okay to touch the picture? Yes, you're going to have to touch the picture because you're going to have to fold on each one of these black lines. And there's the one piece, looks like that. And then let's go over the details on the second one. So on each one of those areas, you're going to go in and cut a sliver there, one there as well. You want to keep all of these glue flaps. You need these. Now, once you have it all cut out and everything's folded well, then you're going to go into this one flap. You're going to glue here, and then you want to hold it here and let it set up there. So you're going to set up this one and then put it to the side. Then you're going to come over to this side and you're going to glue right here, and you're going to set up this one as well so that one sets up. So once those are set up, then you're going to come over to this piece. Okay, so imagine that's firm. And then you want to glue each one of these little areas and set them up. And what it's going to do is it's going to look like this one. So you're going to, can you tell that it's got a good rigid shape? And I haven't glued these areas yet, but inside of here, each one of these areas I glued there, and so it's got a lot of good form and shape. So and it's got rigidity here. Now, when I come along to this version here that's set up, now I'm ready to put them together. Now at this point, I would probably just glue all of the edges here. And then so I've seen some people kind of glue one and then they go to set it. Depends a little bit on the glue you're using. If you're using super glue, you know, that's going to set up pretty fast and it's not much of a problem. I've done different techniques. Sometimes I glue everything and then I just kind of go for it. I just put it all together. So it's kind of your call. But you can see there's some problems with that because look, maybe your piece comes over like that. So it's kind of your call. Now, here is the end result. So here's your final piece, and there is what it looks like. Now, I've made a couple of these, and so I'm probably making it look fairly easy. You can see some of these areas I'm off, and it's hard to make it look really good the first time. You might notice that you've got some areas that aren't lining up that well, and that's just part of making this ornament. It's not always going to come out exactly perfect on your first attempt, but you know, hopefully you enjoy what you come up with, and that is the piece. So I think what I will do is I'm going to go ahead and glue these together so you can get a feel of that. Okay, so I have a couple different glues at the timing of this video. I'm not sure what glues I'll have when you are working on it. I've got some super glue, and then this E6000. I've also got this Gorilla. I've found that people have very different opinions on the glue they want to use. This one sets up really fast, which can be nice, but some people don't like that. This glue sets up a little slower, which gives you a little bit of time to maybe reshape things, and some people like that, some people don't. So it's kind of your call. Let's get in here. Let's see if I still have some super glue here. Okay, this one is looking decent. So I'm just going to use super glue on this first one, and I'm just going to show you. I'm going to go through here. So super glue, that's going to set up real fast. And you do want to be mindful of kind of your glue string overlap. Okay, so this is my first one, and this really sets it. You want to make sure you're lining it up well, because if it's off, it's going to kind of set everything off. So you can see I've got a little tiny bit of a gap, which I may have wanted to be a little closer there, but guess what? I used super glue, so I'm pretty much committed to that. Okay, so now I'm going to go through and I'm going to, because I use super glue, let's say I use these other ones, I would need to let this set up a little longer. But I'm using super glue. I'm ready to tack in these other parts. So I'm just going to go, or actually here, let's go over to this one, okay? And we'll get this piece going. So that way it'll be set up real. Okay, so I gotta hold it like that. Alright, and let's make sure I get it lined up real good. There we go. Not seeing any white line. In fact, I might be a little bit over on that one. But, you know, I mean, these don't come out entirely perfect. They're handmade. Okay, so I've got this one. I'm going to put this one aside. That should be pretty good. I'm going to go through and tack each little part. So let's see. I'm going to go to this one here. Okay, and put my glue away. And then I just want to line it up, you know, just like that. Pretty much so that it lines up like that. Look at that super glue. I can start to feel it sticking to my fingers a little bit. It's just part of the process. Okay, so I got a little bit of, I'm making my gap there. I'm just going to sneak a little bit of the glue in there. Try not to get it on the picture part. Now, you are seeing the super glue experience. It's setting up really fast. Now I'm getting a little bit of glue on my fingers. Just try not to get so much on there that it's starting to get on your fingers and then you're touching your pictures. You'd want to avoid that. Okay, and that's going to set up really fast. Okay, I'm going to come in here. Ooh, that one did not. I didn't get that one the way I wanted it to. I'm a little bit off there. So that's going to affect it a little bit, but see, and that's why some people like this other glue, because I could, with that other glue, I could still move it around and form it, but I'm committed with the super glue. Okay, I got some, kind of got over on that one. That's not going to be. All right. Now the nice thing about the super glue is, though, that's set up really fast. So now, let's see. Do I want to just glue the whole thing and stick it on? I'm not sure, because, you know, if I go here and I don't get all of these, I can really screw it up. I think I'm just going to go one at a time. Okay, so I glued the outer part. And let's be careful here. Okay. Setting that first one. Now you can see I am not entirely, I've got a gap there. Well, you can learn from my mistakes. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and place them all the way that I want them to be. Look at that. See, if I glued that, this piece would be all messed up. Alright, so now they're all kind of positioned how I want them to be. Good, 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 good. Okay, now you can just peel back on this one. Hold my finger there. And we'll glue this part. You're going to want to set it up there so that we get a nice, probably extend out to the line, but not too far. Okay, set it. Ooh, look at that. That one moved a little bit, but once it sets, it's going to be good. Okay, let's open this piece up. It's kind of nice that this super glue's got a brush in there. And then like that. Okay. And then let's go in here. looks like I just have one more to do. Okay, last piece. And then set it up. Okay, so there we go. Super glue for the win. Okay, so there, my ornament is pretty much with the super glue. I'm pretty much ready to go. That is set, and that is how you cut and fold and glue your ornament together. So there you have it. If you got any questions, send me a chat or ask me a question. But there you go. There's your ornament ready to go.